we go. Alright, I wanted to jump on for a little short grind today. But we're still way behind because I haven't had time to go crazy. Mm. Just see if we can get this to work real quick. See if it works. I don't get it, man. Every like 3 times, it's just not working right. Not working. Try this again. Come on. And we're currently level 91. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. It's a good start. It's just still in dire need of some better gear, man. Holy. Oh my god, we had the fucking telecom portal. Uh-oh. There we go. Damn. Mm. I wish chat would work. What the frick? Wait a second. Yeah. Still not working. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Set to live. I don't understand. Hmm. Why is it not? Turning it off. Turning it back on. Um, I'm really not sure what the freaking hell is going. Um, maybe. No. And I don't understand the program good enough to understand why it's not. Hmm. Let me. This is not the. Hey. Oh. Oh. Hey. Hey. Nice. Finally. I was about to say there is something fully wrong with this. The bot won't join though. I don't. I have no idea why that's being all fucked up. At least it's working now. But yeah, it's gonna be not a long one today. It's gonna be a shorter one. just getting up to 3 kicks was kinda a major upgrade here, because like we're just more consistent.
I am overburdened.
We do need a white monarch, so that was actually beautiful. Mm-hmm. Mm. We aren't really getting anything we need. The white monarch was nice, but over the last couple of sessions I've had, it's really been slow on the loot side. I would have hoped we would have found some kind of circlet by now. And preferably have gotten at least one high rune, honestly. You can't have the same luck every season, badly. I wish. Hey Blast, what's up, bro? What you up to, man? Not too much, man. Just chillin'. Was gonna do like a couple hours grind session real quick. Try and get some better gear. This is the best kind of damage. It's all the different damages, spell damages. You're gonna drop some shit for whiskey. Hey, nice. What you dropping? What you dropping? Oh, a facility set, right. What the fuck am I doing? I didn't even read that, I just pressed it. Like an idiot. Nice. That's awesome. Hey. Are you trying? Oh, right, right. Gotta get that money up, man. You just buffing then? Nice. That's always a good start. The buggies, man. They be setting you up for success. The graphics has changed a lot. They have changed crazy. I mean, I can't even explain it. I can show it to you though. I can show you how much it's changed. Give me a second. Here you go. This is what it used to look like. This is the legacy mode, so you can see what it used to look like back in the day when we were playing it to begin with. Though this character was not something that you could play back then. Yeah, it's really night and day what it looks like. Since I'm doing lightning, cold, and fire, it can't show all three on legacy mode. It'll only show either cold or lightning, or like it's it's kind of hilarious. The graphics can't take it. It's too much. This build is like kind of stressing the graphics to the absolute max. Especially if there's more than one assassin with this setup. Holy. On PC it's not too bad, but on PlayStation that is just rough. But who can hate on that damage with absolute shit gear on? Like, most of it is shit. The only two good things are these two weapons, which are the ones that are making it so I can do that attack. The only good shit I have. The rest of it is ass.
Hello.
It's not ass. It's not good. It's a little bit. You have to wind this character up in order to make it work, right? I have to. Oh my god! Get around that. Uh-oh. Okay, we made it. We have no monsters. So shine is kind of pointless. I have to charge up those balls that are the orbs that are flying around my my character. Once they are fully charged, that's when she's good to go. There's a slight bit of a wind-up time. You have to charge everything up. Once you got it up, well, this shit is just no joke. In my opinion, this is the best build in the game now. Just in terms of straight up power and clear speed. And oh, man. This is Diablo on easy mode right here. You consider how bad the gear is. I'm clearing all this shit so fucking fast. It's ridiculous. Oh shit. And if we had all the good gear on, oh my god, this would be so much faster. Oh. That's not how we get Enigma right there. That's the opposite of Enigma. Holy crap. Some shitty drops.
What do you need?
That's insane. Hmm. Where's the 20 increased attack speed on those? Holy shit. The second time I find a nice pair that just have no attack speed. We'll give them away to somebody for free. Screw it. I don't know if one thing happened though the other day when I was doing a little grind session. We found something actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't remember if that was on stream or if it was like the evening grind session I had. But our first skiller was an MA skiller and literally the skiller we need. Like what the hell? I don't think that has ever happened in any season, that the first skiller I find is the actual skiller that I need for the build. It's kind of crazy. So that happened, and then short time after that, I found another skiller, which was a lightning short skiller, and my plan was to I should try and trade that today. I didn't get to trade it, but I was planning on seeing if I couldn't trade it for 2 MA skillers maybe, if I'm lucky. Would be nice. Getting 2 extra skills is always nice. It's extra power, but more so it's gonna count towards more kicks. And we really want to get to 5 kicks here. That would make this a lot less painful. Wouldn't have to press the button as much. Bone helm, that's the necromancer bullshit. Pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Shouldn't have been that slow. That was stupid of me. Cost me my mercenary. Oh, there was a stash there I didn't get to open. I'll have to go back for that. Hopefully I remember. Oh.
I can't carry anymore.
Hmm. That's usually the good ones right there, the ghosty boys. Oh, for high runes, yes, I've gotten so many good high runes out of them. Holy shit. I really do feel it's today we're getting that high rune. Hopefully today. Just to break the season in. You know what I mean? Get that one out of the way real quick. Need to turn them so I don't have to freaking run over to Diablo with no charges. Oh, there's a belt. I didn't make. Okay, so belt and chest. Oh, oh, no, no ethereal. That sucks. That kind of sucks. But tracks are still tracks. We oh lose that. There we go.
Stay a while and listen.
Hmm. Not that good, honestly. Well, you should be able to trade them for something though.
Hail to you, champion.
Hmm. No. All right. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. Give me Jarbur. Come on. No. Is it about time that we roll a J-mod?
I can't carry anymore.
At least it's not ethereal. Oh my god. Nope. Nope. Alright. Come on. I would appreciate something nice that I can use for the build. Really no luck, man. No luck.
Greetings.
Greetings.
No J-mod this time. Goddamn. Do, however, feel like we will find something crazy at some point in the near future. It's like about that time. No. No, 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 no. Come on. Flying, flying, flying. Do it. Nothing. Wow. Why so buggy? Maybe that's it. Maybe we get like a nice skiller with some good life on it. Ooh. Wouldn't be bad. Forty life Java skiller. Ooh. That would be nice. Come on. Nope. Not even close. We take the hell runes. Because we are gonna have to make a spirit at some point. Let's see. I might actually switch over here and start doing some key runs to get a torch, because a torch would also be massive upgrade. I think if we grind out a full set of keys, maybe even 4x3, then we should be able to trade that for an assassin torch. I think we'll do that, honestly. I think we'll swap over and grind some keys and try and get a hold of a torch that would speed everything up quite a bit. Having a torch, a lot more damage, and it's quite a bit more safety as well. And doing these key runs is will kind of provide us with a bunch of good stuff too. this has a pretty decent spot to grind out runes as well, so I'm not too mad about having to do some of these. Oh, found him. Nope. That was easy. That was easy. Oh yeah, come on baby. This is not a bad place for runes either, cause there's a bunch of those ghosty fellas in here. The pull rune wasn't bad, but must admit I was wishing for different.
Good day.
I think we might have to charge up first. I don't even know if it'll stay on for that. Oh.
I should have known.
Nope. Danger, danger, danger. Fucked up. Where's that? Hmm. Do, 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 do. There is nothing Nothing that we need. Well, there's only really one place left now. Oh, shit. Ooh. Aggressive. Oh, aggressive. That could end up, that could be dangerous. Those little fuckers there. These guys might be an issue. I think it's on the opposite side of me. Yeah. Bro, these motherfuckers. Holy smokes. Okay, so it's not here. Will rats, man. Oh, it's right here. That's what we needed. Damn. Alright. Back on the hunt. Back on the freaking hunt. That was easy. Nice. Feeling an ohm or a burr rune is coming up soon. I just have a feeling. I don't know why. Hmm. Maybe my spider sense is off. Uncalibrated. Hmm.
Stay a while and listen.
No key.
Yes?
No. No. Oh. Oh, that could end really bad soon. Mm, 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 mm. Nah, nothing good. Let me, after this run. Hmm.
How may I help you?
Um. Mm. Remember, we have a giveaway going to. If you go to this, what am I saying? Go to this video right here, and you are subscribed and you comment underneath, then you can participate in the Hamilton giveaway. Just to make everybody remember. But yeah, that giveaway, I'm not entirely sure on exactly what date we're gonna give it away yet, but it'll be soon. I just want to give everybody a chance to anticipate if they want to. Last season I gave my Fist of Heavens and my Mosaic Assassin, I think it was, away. And this season we're giving the hammer that I used last season. No keys. No keys. Am I losing this? Nope. Easy. Easy times.
I can't carry anymore.
Not ethereal. Easy. It's not but we do not have a lot of magic at all. Tribute, not finding a lot of stuff, but at least we should be finding some runes. Not We are net. There's some souls and some. Perfect amethyst or flawless. Nice too.
Yes.
What do you need?
Hmm? Hopefully there's no krill rats this time. First there's krill rats. Nope. Hmm.
May I be of help?
Back to the beginning. In the beginning. See if we can't figure out a key or two. Not too bad. Somewhat easy to find again. Right. Come on. Come on. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hi, Rune. Where are you? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I feel it coming. I feel it coming.
Good day.
I'm about to use that one on purpose, just so I don't accidentally use it. Wait. Check that one real quick. I always forget I can use this one instead. I'm on PC. It's not gonna fly on PlayStation. Hmm.
Good day.
Greetings.
That's okay. Oh shit. Wanna see what this used to look like, KY? If you, I don't know if you ever played it. Give me a second here. Here, this is the OG graphics right here. This is what it used to look like. Before it got the nice graphical update. Like two different games. I love these attacks. It looks fucking enormous cool. Ah, stuck outside the map. Motherfucker. That rune was not high enough, man. Need to smoke some weed or something. You fucking motherfuckers. Oh. Hmm.
Yes.
Hail to you, champion.
Hmm. No, 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 no. Please, no krill rats. Please. Ugh. You.
I am overburdened.
Good thing about this spot is it's always easy to find. never have to look for like a long time to figure out where to go. Always static. It's so nice. And we just gotta look for the eyes. The eyes. And they're right there. Oh, thought it said Ohm. Of course it. You know what? I'll take that. No key. Absolutely no key. That sucks.
Salutations. I pray.
Back to the beginning. Deja vu. Hmm. It's not like using cheats at all. A little bit longer of a journey this time. A little bit longer. Come on. Come on. I'll take the IO, but that was really not what we were looking for at all. Not at all.
Greetings.
Guess my spidey sense is off today. Thought I could have sworn I had that feeling that it was gonna drop me something
The order well.
really nice today. You can't even get a key. That is crazy. Mm. Absolutely nothing. anything really. Close. Not good enough though. Just not quite good enough. What am I doing? Wrong waypoint. Come on. Those boys. Ah. No? The M room wasn't bad. Nice. A dead drop. Oh. Oh, awesome. That was awesome. And of all characters, dead drop on the summon. That's just the most painful one to find. Damn. That was unfortunate. Unfortunate. It happens though. Now Arcane is on top of it. Terrorized. That is not bad.
can't carry anymore.
Ah, we'll come back for that. I don't want to lose the churches. The
I can't carry anymore.
but do chaos run so much that I almost quit the game just because I ended chaos. Alright. It's shitty. It's shitty. It's shitty. No krill rats, please. Every time I said that, that's fucking so How long did it take me to get where I'm at with the powers? So I played, I would say, roughly 30 hours, maybe a little less. Something like that. I didn't, however, I did not stream all of it. I think I played roughly 30 hours. Something like that. As I said, maybe a little more.
Hello.
Still no keys. Not even one. Kinda blows. yeah, however, starting to stack up on gold a little bit, so feeling a little bit more confident now. With losing my mercenary and shit, I don't have to, it doesn't feel nearly as painful. Alright, just never mind. But this is deceiving as fuck though, because it seems like I've gotten a lot of power, right? But technically, if we break it down, right, I've I have the shittiest gear you can, like, super shitty gear. So really, when it comes to power, it's all in these two weapons. That's all the power. That's all the, like, the levels alongside with the weapons. That's literally everything. I could take everything else off, and I would still be equally as powerful, basically. Everything else on me is keeping me alive more than it is for power at the moment. Probably where I had a feeling it would be downward right in the beginning instead of the way I went, and I think that's where it's at. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this whole build is basically, if you're, it might be a little bit tougher if you're new to the game, right? Because it's not super obvious what you have to do. But if you started out as a lightning trapson, so you're using those lightning traps and you just put on the ground, and basically you can maneuver all the enemies around next to the traps, and that way kill them in the beginning until you get to a point where you have the 6 runes that you need to make the 2 claws, and then basically you just find 2 random ass claws. They don't have to be good or anything, because it's not the power or the it's not the damage on the claws that determines how much damage we're doing. That's the skills for the martial arts tree. That's where all our damage is coming from, which I will explain in just 2 seconds. Let me get to the very bottom. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Because this build specifically, in my opinion, as I said, is the best and most powerful build in the game. Especially once you're like fully geared and you have everything. She seems extremely powerful right now, and she doesn't have no gear, right? And then once you have all the gear for her, like all the best stuff in the game you can get, it's a whole different story. This is how it looks, but when it's on players 8, and players 8 is a lot tougher than players 1, which is what we're on right now. There's only 1 person in the game. But if there's 8 people in the game, the enemies becomes a lot stronger, and the items, the drops becomes better. And yeah. So you always kind of want to have player 8 games if possible. But as I said, she is not fully geared, so doing this on players 8 right now would take way too long to kill all the enemies. And then you're better off basically just because it's a numbers game in the end. And it's the way to find good gear is the more enemies you slay, the better your chances are of finding something. That's how you gotta look. Not necessarily getting to that high player count right away, but getting to it as fast as you can is gonna make it so you get even more gear, more runes, more everything. But yeah, so this is the rune word that you want to make. So you basically you have a white or a gray claw. This is a gray one, right? This only has 2 sockets though, and you want to have 3 sockets, so you can put 3 runes in. But it's either white or gray. So, and I could have used this one, for instance, and then put 3 sockets on it, and then make it into one of these. And this, you can see, it already has +2 to 3 different skills, and it can be +3. So that's why it's it's nice to get one that has some good skills on it that you need. You can see this one, I just saved this one to kind of explain what good skills are. The Phoenix Strike would be nice, right? So if it'd been +3 to Phoenix Strike with 3 sockets on it, it would be hella nice. Do you use Mind Blast, Cloak of Shadows, or Fade when forming players 8? Or is stuff just dying so fast that you don't need those? Well, I tend to use Fade a lot because it just gives you so much damage reduction. It gives you curses reductions. It reduces your, it increases your resistances overall, right? So at the level it's at right now, which is 15, it's 79%. 79% reduces the curse that you get. So like, let's say I get Decreptifies or Walk Slow. Now the timing on how long I have it is reduced by 78 or 97%, right? And that's just really, really good for something where you don't have Enigma, for instance. But also at a higher player level, it's super nice alongside with your mercenary if your mercenary is using the cure, because then you get the cleansing aura, and with the cleansing aura, the curses disappear even faster, right? So now you only curse for like 2 seconds and it's gone. Yeah, and it gives you can see right now it's giving me physical damage received reduced by 15%. So when something walks up and hits me, which is technically the hardest hitting stuff in the game, is usually something that hits physical for the most part. This gives me 15% reduced on the physical damage side as well. But this is only level 15 right now. I only put 11 points into it, right? So if I max this out and I have a bunch of extra skills on top of it, it really smacks around, and it helps you stay alive in players 8 so easy. Yeah, Fate does a lot, bro. Fate does like a lot of stuff. And if you're doing something where you don't need Fate as bad, then I would suggest using Burst of Speed instead. That's what I would do. I need to make a Sin one day. Still never played a Sin. Brother, you've been missing out real bad. Let me just let's look at the gear, right? So we have the 2 mosaics into absolutely trash, random ass first claws I found that was greater claws, right? They have +1 to Venom, +1 to Dragonflight, +1 to Dragonflight, that's it. But you don't need anything on them to have like a decent setup to where you can just murder everything. I'm using a Tauren helmet, crafted amulet that gives +20 to all rest. That's the only reason I'm using that. We got Treachery on right now. Got a pair of 2 Skillers gloves, which I found already like multiple ofs, right? We have a pair here. I found another pair. I don't know. I might have thrown the other pair out because they weren't good. But just the extra skills helps a lot in the beginning when you don't have a full inventory of skillers or anything. And the first skiller we found was a MA skiller, so that was pretty lucky too. And we have some resistance rings, basically. That's why we're using these 2 rings. And we got, for some extra physical damage reduced, we got String of Ears, and then Gore Riders, which I was lucky that I just randomly found in a bail run. And then some Magic Find and a couple of random charms. And an Annie. We still don't have a torch. As I said, we have no CTA, we have no good gear, really. We only have the 2 mosaics. That's the only really good gear, end game gear, and okay, the Gore Riders would be considered somewhat end game too. Can you sin with his current build? I wouldn't say without a problem. Using a sin for Ubers is a little bit different than using a like, you can do it, don't get me wrong. Like, I wouldn't say this is the way to go though. I would probably not go. I would change around some things if I were doing Ubers. I would certainly change a couple of things around. And I really wouldn't do Ubers with this. If anything, at this point, I would probably I would just get the keys and then trade for a torch instead. I get 4 times 3 keys and then trade them for a torch, right? That's what I'm trying to get at right now. And we currently have 3 keys. But yeah, like, using this as a trap zone in the beginning made it to where I didn't have to fight no enemies. Uh-oh. This is not good. This is not good, and we have no way out of it. Oh, bro. There's no way out. We are dead here. There's no way out. Can't press the... Fuck me. I should not have taken that. That was the worst choice ever. Fuck. I was not paying attention to what I was doing. Mother. Yeah, rip. That's what I get for reading what what the chat said. What I get right there. For not paying attention. And we're kinda in trouble here, because I wanna get my body back since I'm not super low level. So now I have to fucking lure those bitches out, because there's no way we're getting our body back there. If they're all standing on top of it. So, I'll walk forward. Come on, boys. Come on. Yeah, mosaic. Oh, this is just not good. This is just not good. Let's just go back. Reset and get our charges up in a different direction where there's no ghosty fellers. The motherfuckers hurt. That's what happens when you don't have... so, the biggest issue with this build is movability. Like, is being able to move around when you're not charged. Because that's just painful. You get stuck and you're not charged. As you just saw, he's kind of screwed. Hate farming for Enigma as a sin. I don't know. I don't mind it. Yeah, you just have to really choose where you go. You can't just be. You have to, and getting that lower res warrant in the beginning that is what it's all about. Okay, now we go the other way. Now that we're ready, bring it. But this is as close as you get to being naked with this gear, right? Like this is some shitty gear. Dragonflight is kinda meh. It actually works a lot better on PlayStation for some reason. So I tend to kind of use it a little bit over there because it will teleport me across everything here. It's just for some reason on PC it just doesn't do that automatically to the closest enemy, right? You kind of have to do it yourself, which is annoying. Fuck. On PlayStation it's just pressing the button and it automatically figures out what's the nearest enemy. And I never really knew there was that much of a difference between the two, like PC and console, but there is like a monumental amount of difference between the two. You're just gonna level a Sorg to farm low Kurest. That's not a bad, that's honestly not a bad tactic. It's not a bad tactic at all. I use that myself all the time. But there's just this build, man, with no gear on, it still just murders everything. Nice. Perfect one. We never say no to a perfect. IFCR Sorg in Low-Crest is very good at hybrid cold. Yeah, that's definitely not a bad way to go. But Mind Blast, and then as a low level, just using Mind Blast with the Thin makes it to where you can easily do the rest. It's just you're not getting the teleport part of it. My screen is slightly off. What do you mean?
How may I help you?
You meaning that you can see the toolbar on the bottom? Is that what you're thinking about? Yeah, you got the same issue I have on ladder at the moment. I'm level 90, no mosaics. I don't like Dragonflight. tried farming LK. No tally, but slow and miserable. Yes, it can be for sure. So what I suggest is, in my opinion, the best farming choices for D-Sin in the beginning, if you're using her as a trap sen, is like I would go for keys first and foremost. That's literally. Chat is cut off and black bar up. Black bar? The hell? I don't know why it's doing that. That is a good question. Maybe that was it. Maybe I accidentally moved that last time I was in OBS. Is that better? Alright, yeah. This last time I was in OBS, I might have pressed, I might have accidentally touched it. It happens every now and then. And you don't always see it. Like when you're pressing a button and doing something else, you might not always. Good thing you called it out though. I didn't even know. But yeah, I would go with the traps and farm up hate keys, terror keys, and farm a bunch of nil attack, honestly. Or probably in the very beginning I would just farm nil attack because that's the keys are basically worth 2 of the other keys, right? So I would do that to begin with and then move onwards to once they become worth an equal amount I would switch to farming all 3 sets. Yeah, it's a good call out, man. I appreciate it. I do appreciate that. But how easy it's mowing down everything. It's just so good. Build is so good. And you know, like getting 3 keys of any kind will basically, I don't know if it's still gonna net you a ghoul rune, but that's an easy way to get your 2 ghouls and mals real quickly, farming out the keys, and then boom, you got the mosaics. Or that's what I personally do when I start the season out. For the most part, it's either keys or if I'm if I'm starting a, let's say I'm starting a Hamadan, for instance, I'll do chaos a lot more, or Fist of Heavens or something like that. I would do chaos. Man, I thought we were getting a high rune today. I was like 100% convinced. I just had that feeling, but I'm starting to doubt it a little bit now. Really haven't seen anything super good. The tracks was nice though. Might put that on the sorceress. But I'm thinking too that if you're not super familiar with assassins, then starting them out is probably not the best choice. I would probably start out a paladin or a sword, and then use that to get the gear that you would need for the assassin, and then start out. But if you get really familiar with everything, how like all the skills work and everything, then yeah, I would go that route for the most part. So cheap to get the mosaic. A lot cheaper than getting a pally setup, I feel like.
I can't carry anymore.
And having the free resistances and all that stuff from Fade without actually having to have good gear in order to provide those things is monumental in the beginning. It'll let you do a lot more than a lot of other builds will allow. It's been a long time since I've started a druid out for a ladder, but I think I might just do that next ladder. Turn one of these motherfuckers. No? It's a great trick. You want to turn one of those guys around to be on your team, so that way you get to keep your charges all the way to Diablo. Malvinas. Only Malvinas. Mm.
Good evening.
White diadem. That's what we need next.
What do you need?
A white diadem. Perfect timing too. We'll have a 90 plus and everything. No krills, please. Got the eyes this way. Yes, sir. Flying. But you can kind of cheese Nila with the traps, right? You can put the traps down here and then just run away, basically. That's how I do it down here. Because you don't want to be near the corpse explosions. But yeah, you can basically cheese it with the traps and then from time to time he'll be lightning immune, but death trap should take care of it for the most part. And that sentry will also take care of all the bodies, so there's not bodies everywhere. That's why I usually do. And the D keys are like super expensive in the start of the ladder. Or right in the beginning. One of those things that you'll have no issue selling. They'll go like easy. Man. Really thought we were getting some crazy. We haven't even gotten a key. That's incredible. We'll have that. We're still needing to roll that spirit, and we're probably gonna have to re-roll it a couple of times in order to get a decent roll. So am runes at the moment are very welcome. Okay, too bad to find it this time. Mm. Around. And hell runes are also very welcome. Get that re-roll going. Sir. Sorry, sir. Mm, 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 mm. No, I wish I got an Omar Aber. Nope. Broadsword. Don't need that. We have a spirit sword for the swords already.
Yes.
Gotta clean those runes up at some point in the near future. Alright. Hopefully we don't get a repeat of last 3 we can deal. But if you notice when I get frozen or poisoned or anything like that, or it curves above my head, notice how fast it actually disappears, right? Like it's immediate. Especially when my mercenary is next to me. And I get that sweet, sweet dancing aura on top of it. Oof. Key? No key.
Impossible.
Impossible. Oh my god, I have my fingers on the wrong button. Drinking potions instead of charging. Fade is OP. Yeah. Fade is most certainly extremely overpowered. The only issue with there's one issue with Fade, right? And it is a massive one, to be fully honest here. Which is not something that it tells you straight up. Something you kind of have to figure out on your own. And I can show it once we get one next time. But basically what it does, although it removes the curses and it removes the frozen and poison and that kind of stuff. There's another thing it also removes, which it doesn't really tell you, that it'll remove the shine. So let's say you go pick an XP shine. I wanna carry the XP shine for as long as possible. If you're using Fade, then it'll disappear a whole lot faster than if you were not using Fade. So that hard, and I strongly believe that's a bug and it's not meant to be like that. And it's just something they never fixed or did anything about. But it is a sad one. It is really, really sad that that's... Well, a Lem rune was closer. We just need to go a little bit higher there. Well, you say that's it, but in terms of raising the ladder and stuff, that's where it really becomes painful. So when I was doing a no, if you're doing stuff like this, you wouldn't care for the shine buff.
I am overburdened.
It wouldn't matter, right? Because we're just killing everything as fast as we can. We don't really give a shit about the XP. We're just trying to loot up and find some gear. So for this specific moment in time, it doesn't matter. But let's say I was trying to hit 99 or do a race on the ladder, then all of a sudden it matters like a whole lot, right? Because now I'm at a massive disadvantage to everybody else. I can't use my fade and have an XP shine, which is kind of a bummer. But besides that, it's oh, an Ariat. Well, that's at least a decent item. I thought the drawback to fade would be worse. Well, it's not. As I said, it doesn't matter to the average player. It's only for the people who want to go for 99 and shit. That's where it becomes kind of tough. Because then now you have to choose: are you gonna sacrifice your survivability for some extra XP, or are you just gonna say fuck it? So Fade also removes Frozen. Yes, it removes Frozen, Poison, all the curses. And the same as Cleansing also removes your Poison, your Frozen, and curses. So those two things and combined with each other is choice. Maybe you can use something else instead of CP. Yes, I'm also always using Fade in Players 8 for the most part. On my Trapsen, however, that my 99 Trapsen, I kind of had to not do that. From 98 to 99, there was just no way of doing that without having the possibility of taking an XP shine and actually getting the extra XP from. Oh my god, I forgot to go to Nilithek. Shit. Cannot believe I just forgot that. That really. Okay. Alright. Man. 191 is actually not bad at all. That's pretty decent. Everything over 190 is somewhat acceptable. Yeah, I don't use Ravenfrost on this type of build at all. It's just not worth it. Kind of bugs me out that I forgot to do Neil at that.
Hail to you, champion.
There's another thing about the assassin though. That's again not obvious. Nobody, it doesn't say it anywhere. You kind of have to figure it out on your own. And not everybody knows this, but of course a lot of the community knows by now. But the assassin is the only character that doesn't need a key to unlock a locked chest. You didn't know, now it's kind of good information too, cause and nobody really thinks about it too. It's something that you just do without thinking about it. I think that's where it's at. Yes, Infinity is kind of required for players 8. Can you do it without? Technically, yes, but it's very slow without. But with Infinity or with somebody next to you, like a Fist of Heavens, Pally, or something like that, that can have an even higher end conviction aura. Oh, bro, that shit. It melts the same way as it does on players 1 with the Infinity on. Some people say that you need to have Griffins and the 102 faster cast breakpoint, but I was playing around with it, and honestly, the difference in clear speed really not enough to where I wanted to sacrifice a nice 220 bucklet to get a Griffins, honestly. Yeah, I used to have a different Kixen, a strictly Uber Kixen that I only used for doing Ubers, which didn't have mosaics or anything like that, but it was so good at doing Ubers. It was kind of ridiculous how good it actually was. It was using Last Wish, Dual Ravens. I have a video on the channel of me doing Ubers with 3 people, and one of them being a really good friend of mine. So he was on his super decked out smiter, and we were like taking turns on hitting the enemies, so you can see the difference in how fast it's actually taking down their health, and it was just 3 times as fast compared to the smiter. It was kind of ridiculous. But that was built out strictly for doing Ubers, not, you couldn't kill a regular enemy if you wanted to. Whereas with the mosaics, you can kind of do Ubers with the mosaics, right? I would highly suggest having Infinity for that too. That would make that job a lot easier. Put that on the way, that's a pair of gloves. Always pick up your Neph runes and your rubies. The crafted gloves. Frozen, and it's gone, and I didn't even wear Fate that time. That's just the cleansing. Holy shit. Yeah, that infinity, man, it just does so much of a difference on players 8. It's kinda night and day. 1 second, I'll read it. Don't wanna fuck up here. Okay. But you need to find some what will Western slot gear setups. Well, if you want to see, I would say, in my opinion, if you want to see what's best in slot, I'll show you, because I have one fully built out. It's just, you know, it's not a ladder.
Stay a while and listen.
Why are we not playing it right now? Oh, 2 networks. Remember, we have the giveaway too for a Hamadan. Something like Griffins, 2 FCR rings, Gore Riders, Shadow Dancers, Enigma, Moras, or same 220. Arachnids, 220, 320. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much that's the setup right there. The amulet is really open. Depending on if you want a 102 faster cast, then it's not. A 217 or better. Right here. Best in slot would not be this base Enigma, right? That would be something else. But I just like the look of the base. So I use that one. I got crafted 2 2010 gloves. Definitely don't need this. You can do regular. Like, if you're doing 102, you have to do Triangle Faster Cast, All Red Faster Cast, Dragnets, Zags. These are decent. 3 Phoenix, 1 Fade, 2 Cobra, 3 Phoenix, 2 Death Sentry, and a 220 Circlet with an 18 Dex and 30 Cold Rest that I haven't really sucked it yet, and then 215 Amulet. That's pretty trash, just for right now. Of course, Torch and an Annie, and just a bit of life and rest. Charms. Faster hit recovery, all res, and then just skillers. I do have a second pair of crafted gloves, 2 2010s in here. I have Gores, pretty much perfect, but I kind of like the Shadow Dancers better. The extra dex is kind of nice. Infinity. CCA and Spirit, of course. And on the Mercenary, right now I'm rocking Insight, but I have the Infinity in my stash right here, just in case I want to do Players 8. So if I'm doing Players 1, I'm using Insight, Fortitude, and Orioles right now. The reason for that is, with this setup and having my Fade maxed out, it's 85% reduction on curses, 28% reduced. I think it's actually, it goes to one-time bow and everything. And if I'm I think it goes to either 29 or 30, and it goes to 70 all rest, right? So we are currently at 49 on the Phoenix Strike and or 50 with the bow, right? And then 44 on the others. And then with a level 24 Dragon Talon, we're delivering 5 kicks, which makes it a lot, like, just very smooth and fluid. For the stats, we basically only put a little bit of strength in to where we could wear the base. And then enough to put the claws on. And then the rest goes in vitality. You don't max out Dragon Talon, there's no point to it maxing out Dragon Talon, my man. You could have 7 kicks on it if you wanted to, but there's no point. There's really no point to it. Level 24 is plenty. More than you need. And it will, I believe it'll go to 6 kicks once I bow, and if I put the last couple of skillers on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll go to 1 more kick, but it's not really necessary. Yeah, I didn't have burn up. Oh, I know why I didn't have that up. I was wondering, like, wait a minute, but that's because on ladder I don't have the freaking... Right, I don't have that yet. That's annoying. I just realized. But it's very clean right now. When with the there's no break in the attacks, if that makes sense. It's like one fluid motion. It's still only 5 kicks, but I'm missing the 2 skillers. And then of course I carry my with this build because it's so powerful and you don't really need, you know, like you don't need anything else. So for that reason I don't want to carry around ID books. And the town portal book, so I just put the town portals in my belt, right? And then basically we need a town portal, we got it. That's why that thing was on here. I was thinking to myself, how did I have it set up to where everything was on? I know now. Yeah, so our town portal is just on the third button instead of on our F buttons, F8, right? Where I usually have it. And when I'm when I got Enigma, there's no point in keeping that one guy alive. I'll just teleport outside, find an enemy, hit him one time, and teleport back. And then every time we'll keep the charges that way.
Good day.
But if I was doing it as I'm doing it now on ladder, I want to use my
What do you
Mind Blast, right, to turn one of those guys from the last spawn, so I don't, because I can't run outside of chaos in order to like hit something and come back. That's why I always leave 1 or 2 monsters at the entrance, and that way you can, it's just a little trick. Yeah, it does. The tombs take up a lot of space, and since you can have them here, and honestly, the amount of scrolls of identify you find on the way is usually way more than you need. The only issue here is the mana consumption, right? So once you're using infinity and you don't have your insight on, the mana consumption goes up like crazy. And you will be have to be on the mana pots constantly in order to. I don't ever think I did one. I didn't. I just realized. I never did any arcane terrorize, did I? But yeah, until we get to that point of having like full skillers, having everything set up the right way, Enigma would just make this build so better, like it's so much better, right? Just being able to move around a lot faster from pile of enemies to pile of enemies, where I like to use this more as an elite hunter, so just from pile of elite to the next pile of elite. Whereas right now I have to kind of hit everything on my way in order for me to keep the charges going. So I have to redo the charges over and over. That's the only painful part about this. Whenever you run out and you have to redo it, and if there's no good monsters to regain your charges on right next to you, it can be annoying as hell. But I still think it's a really good starter character though, just in general. You just, if you really want to be like successful with it, the best choice is getting on right as ladder starts, grinding out that the keys right at the beginning of ladders. You're literally day 2 of ladder, you're already selling keys. That way you'll make like all the currency you'll need to in order to get your Enigma and get your mosaics super early. I just haven't played like that much. That's why it's been spread out over some days, which is never a good way to go in the start of a ladder. You want to be like on for the first 3 or 4 days, just grinding your ass off. You want to set yourself up for success for the rest of the ladder. And have like an abundance of wealth, basically. And that's not... You see, now I lost my charges. It's kind of annoying. Luckily, it's not super bad enemies. So easy to get them back. But it's just... meh. Not having that Enigma. What's making us do that. It's probably down, hey? I think it is. Yep. Hmm. Plus me, yeah, I started a little late this ladder. Took me 3 days-ish to hit level 90. 3 days is not too bad. Probably the same time I spent. I usually am on, like, right as the ladder starts, but this, for the first time in D2R history, I kinda screwed myself not looking at my phone when I went to bed early, and then being a little bit tired, probably on top of it, didn't help. But yeah, I basically I went to bed and the phone rang at the time of ladder start, and then me sleeping through that shit because I was it didn't ring. Sorry, it did not ring because I had no battery on it. So I just slept through the start of the ladder without even knowing it. But we made it to hell on the first day, I remember. Pretty sure I actually completed hell, did Act 5 and everything. And then I got off. Then I realized you need a sword to... You can. Like, that's always the best way to go in the start of a ladder, if you ask me, is usually going with the sword. And that's what you'll see 90% of people doing. Just for the simple fact you can teleport. But...
Greetings.
as I said, get really good at controlling the traps in. Use her for grinding out destruction keys, and you'll have all the gear in the world. Super fast and super easy. Prefer LK, the player's 8 farm. Low crash players 8 farm. The drops are just too good to pass. Player 1 send farm with no enigma. Sure. But you're still, you kind of have to compete with everybody else. And over the years, I've learned that there's a lot of people doing the LK method, right? Like that's one of the most popular ways. So, like oftentimes you'll have to fight over that shit. I hate that. I'd rather do something that I know I can do by myself, and there's not a lot of people doing. So for that reason, the loot that you get is easy, and the key drops doesn't get affected with the player count, right? So you get the same amount of keys in a player's 8 game as you would in a player's 1 game. But it's that player 1 Andy though in the beginning with the sword. That's super easy, and you'll get so much good shit from that. You can do it super fast, is the main thing.
Good day.
I think I could probably do lower Kuras to players 5, something like that right now, if I wanted to. Maybe player 7 if we are really pushing it. That military axe, I thought it's a berserker axe was thing. Okay. Maybe I'll look at that. But on solo, however, if you're playing offline, I would totally agree. But then I would 100% do a sword and do it. Players 8 LK runs, 100%. And you can control it yourself and you have nobody bothering you. Oh my god, sure. Then it's not even a discussion anymore. That's quite a bit of them. Quite a bit of them. Oh my god. Still do feel that we're not fully geared. Like every now and then you meet the right type of enemy, call it. Have the right combination of damages and survivability and oof. Oh, I'm so confused. Am I going the right way? can't really tell. I think I took a wrong turn. Oh no, no, no. Okay. I don't know, that just didn't feel right for some reason. God damn, always the last route. Always the last. Not always, no.
Thanks.
I find it easier to move on PlayStation from time to time as well. I don't know what it is. But there's something, either as me that's rusty, playing on PC, which might very well be it, right? Like, that might actually be the main part of it. But it just sometimes feels like it's not fully doing what I want it to do. Not reacting exactly to what I'm pressing. Oh. I'll leave that behind. Just in case. Never know. Nope. So. Come here, my man. Drop me 3 keys, not 2 keys. Actually, I only think I need 1 from you. Mm-hmm. Boy, oh boy. It is high rune time. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Over. Over. Either or. See? Yep. Extra strong magic resistant aura enchanted demon. Right. Oh yeah. No. Oh yeah. Um. Hey Christopher, what's up, man? How we doing today? As you see, we're still running around. Oh, no Enigma. No Enigma yet. We are working though. However, we are working on it and working on a torch at the same time. I thought it said I was about to be really happy. Come on. Need a pair of 2 skill gloves for your mosaic, Christopher?
I am overburdened.
Are you kidding me? Actually kidding me. Couldn't get some. That sucks. That sucks. Now we didn't get to keep the charges. It's not no great gloves or anything. Yeah, okay. 8 strength, 15 dex, 2 MA, self repair. You want him? It's yours, man. It's yours.
Greetings.
Weren't you making a barbarian? Don't I remember that right? Weren't you making a barbarian?
I am overburdened.
Come on. 1 key. But a fucking... But a 1 time. You can do it. You can do it, game. Oh my goodness. What a lovely surprise around that corner. Them krill rats. Oh. They are a serious issue. Could use Cloak of Shadows, but I don't want to lose my fade. They hit so goddamn hard. Looking for the eyes. Nope. This way. Noki. We have really not been lucky. Found tracks. We found areas,
Good afternoon.
and that's pretty much it. For items, that's worth talking about. That is. Found some Gimmer's Reds. A pull rune. A lightning skiller. A sacred armor. Ugh. Tracks and tracks and Ariads and pull rune. That's pretty much the best things, man. A bunch of shit I gotta throw out. Just make a free game and drop it for some people.
Afternoon.
So. There we go. There we go. Boys, that's gonna be it for me. Remember, before I leave, I gotta say it one more time. There's a giveaway. You go to this video on my channel, you're subscribed, and you comment underneath that you want to take part, then you could win the Hamilton build that I used last season. And we got that Hamilton build to level 95. And yeah, so if you're interested in winning basically a fully built Hamilton, this is what he looks like, then go to that video, comment underneath, make sure you're subbed, and then that's gonna be yours. You're gonna have to roll your own Enigma though. So, but the runes are here for you to do it. Tracks, inside, a base for your Enigma, or this base. You'll get either or. Whichever one you want to use. Hodo, Mage Fist, Shaco, Seraphs, Spirit, Hotspurs, Faster Cast, and Bulkatus, Arachnids, CTA, and a Spirit, Torch Annie, Combat Skillers, Decent Geeds, some Magic Find, and some random small charms. Treachery, Bulwark on the Merc. All that shit going to one of the subs. And let me think. There was something else. Yes, I did want to give that away as well. I'm gonna pick somebody to win that, and then from the guys who didn't win that, I'll pick another person to get the bow. To get this mist bow, because I am not gonna be using that mist at all ever again. So I'll hand this to somebody as well. Hopefully one of you guys will find a use for it. It's at the moment it's just taking up inventory space, and I'm never gonna use it anyway. So for that reason, I was gonna give that away as well, and I want to see if we can put together a smiter, but I need to really go through my mule account and clear that out to see if we can build a smiter and then give that away as well. That'll probably be mid-season for the smiter one, if it's possible. But the hammered in is ready to go. So make sure you're subbed, make sure you comment underneath the video. And with that being said, I appreciate everybody coming by. I appreciate everybody hanging out. It was short but awesome. And hopefully I'll catch y'all in the next one.